artisanal. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, been a while. Happens. So I thought I would take just a quick look at a game I found on sale. Because I'm not sure if I've ever talked about this, but it's been a bit. I'm a bit of a sale hog. Like, I'll go way out of my way to look at weird shit that I would never, like, spend the time of day for, but Moon Hunters looks and was, like, very few dollars. I think it was, yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what I paid for it, but it looks cool. I read the synopsis, and it seems really interesting. So it's a combination, you could already tell from the, like, look here. It's a combination of, like, a pixel-based, top-down, roguelike, and I know that's, like, a checklist of indie garbage. But, this combines, and you'll see up at the top there where it says to see the constellations. This combines almost a personality test, and I'm going by the store page description for it. When I say that, with that basic dungeon crawling roguelike scenario. So I did a single run in this before I decided I wanted to make a video with it. So I'm assuming this is going through with all of your past playthroughs, but you get to, like, look through and see the different constellations and see what does what, and, like, who your character is will kind of determine who they are, like, in a very, like, folklore-esque, like, verbal history kind of thing. So my first run, I got the Rose, my entirely imaginative naming system there. So I was just, fucking around. But yeah, it just has, like, a history of everything that you do and, like, the finer points of, like, what makes your character your character. And it looks cool as shit. I'm always a big fan of, like, this, like, art style. I mean, it's not very, like, it's not the most common thing in the world, but, you'll see. And the other cool thing about this is fucking, like, 4 people co-op multiplayer. Like, what the shit? Where is this game? How am I unaware of it for as long as I was? Why do I have to go through sales for crazy shit? So, you start off with, everyone's some format of magician. My first run, I'm not sure if you saw the thing there, but I went through as a Spellblade, because I am basic as shit, and swords are cool. But yeah, no, that was a cool run, kind of a... But I'm gonna try something different this time. Let's see. Let's go with Druid, because why not? And let's darken this motherfucker up. It's fucking Druid with the nature and such. Let's see. And Kindu's a cool name. It's very druidic. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, you can start off with, like, multiple people, and you'll see from the gaming format how it'll kind of, like, I could see it potentially being, like, way more interesting with more people, but I gotta get people to play this with. Speaking of my desperate loneliness, you'll notice I'm the only one here today. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go too far behind the curtain, but it's too late to ask for people to come over and play this random cool-ass pixel crawler bullshit game that I found. But yeah, maybe next time. Might take another look at this. This is just going to be a taste of what this looks like. I might spend more time with this game, although, like, the list of shit I need to get done grows ever higher. But I thought that this game really deserved like a look at, and if I get to like even just one person to show them this cool experience that they wouldn't have known otherwise, that I think I've done my job that I do not get paid for or recognized for. It's cool. Okay, so where is our druid from? I did the Dustfolk the first time around, so we are going to join the Wolf Clan, because fucking 3 Wolf Moon over here.
We remember something new with each telling. Together, let's tell this story again and again.
But yeah, I really like this like aesthetic. It's really cool.
Fateful days when the sun cult rose against us.
Damn sun people.
Heroes are different every time. The world changes every time.
Little on the nose there.
Journeys end, but stories live on.
So this is kind of doing a thing that I like. It's not really 100% jumping on it, but
Long ago, in
like
the land we call
roguelikes like this having a continuous history
Heroes are just travelers trying to find
is really cool. I think I learned to appreciate that with Rogue Legacy, where like your character is the descendant of your first ever character, and how you die and who you are and what you favor kind of determine what characters you'll have access to later. So the fact that there is a constellation on Connor the Rose, does that mean he came in an age before, or are all ages simultaneous? It's a bit of a question. I don't know. It's cool though. I like it. Alright, it's a little different already. So, yeah, very traditional, randomly generated map. There's the Fog of War over there. So it's very... There are a lot of games like this, but like it's semi-twin stick. Different characters with different kind of deals. So monsters will explode into crystals, which are your primary format of currency and can give you like additional stuff there. So we're gonna go to options and find out that there's no credits. Awesome. Not awesome. And I meant controls. But so our druid seems to know Razorleaf. He is what happens when you neglect your Bulbasaur. This is the true ghost fucking grass typing. Someone can eat it. But let's see. Who's up? What's up with you? Oh yeah. Weeping silently. Plus wolves, 2 pendant, white knuckled. Oh no. Her person died. Evil fate has robbed me. What should I do? You know, druids tend to be very in tune with nature. I'm gonna try to play this guy as like, just go with the flow, man. You know, shit happens, but it's not always our place to, like, enact revenge. It's not always a good thing. It's never satisfactory. Sometimes. But who knows, if I was a different character, I might say something differently. So you gotta accept it. But she will not! Shine only defiance, or only shine on her defiant face. Sabrina must return to me. Well, I mean, if she's dead, that is, I mean, I know everyone's magic around here, but perchance, not a good idea. Okay, so that's old. What? Oh, damn, wolf form. Cool. Alright. I'm glad I joined the wolf cult people. Okay, wolf form's over. So I do not remember how to play because it's been a little bit since I've done my initial run, but I'm also using a different character, so I'll figure it out. So that's the camp over there, but my OCD is forcing me to go over here to complete this map. and find the possible goodies. Oh, hey, you're a person. I be guided by the Queen of Heaven and the Silver Sister in consecrating the stone of my travels. Alright, you do you. The character base here is very mystic, very spiritual. In my first playthrough, I don't know if I achieved my goal, but ultimately, the base story, and we'll kind of run into this, is that, you are a devout follower of the moon and the sun people, and all their shit are fucking shit up. So you gotta prevent them from fucking shit up. And I don't think I can go anywhere else, so I'm gonna go to camp. But yeah, let's see. Walked upon the earth with a deep heart attuned to all living creatures. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. So this is the bit where having 4 people here would make this a little more interesting. You have stats that break up what you can do and how people like react to you. So you can partake in activities that will strengthen certain stats, or there's cooking and there's ingredients and recipes. I think that you can kind of look through the different ages and find out like the other benefits of food. My dude is a druid, and it looks like he's got a little bit of a focus in his intellectual side. Yes, so in tune with nature, the dogs. So how about we go ahead and stargaze? Play to our strengths. Where was I? Oh, right. So Enkidu is going to stare up at the sky and attempts to comprehend. A thing I do every day when I go to work. I attempt to comprehend what the fuck I'm doing there. But I gain 5 witticism and 2 faith. Ugh. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Oh hey, it's what's your name, who will not accept life. Alrighty. I would do. Okay. Oh, cool. Share in the stories. That's something. Let's see. Alright, so she fucked off, and I became stronger by her stories. A, lifestyle determining my death style there. Aw, shit's on the first moon feast. I gotta head to Kisura. But yeah, really, really big fan of the aesthetic of this game. It's really cool, and I like the gameplay, and it's fun. And, I don't know, it hits a lot of... It checks a lot of boxes while still being its own thing. I will talk to this bird. The bird will squawk, strange human voice, and flies away. Maybe somebody can teach me to talk to animals. Blah. The language of birds. What about you? Will you teach me? No, you're gonna sell me things. I have no money. Or I have some money. So I can learn aerodynamics to throw my leaves in a longer or narrower arc. Or I can save up for some better shit. So again, the random generation is really, really big in this. So I will run into the merchant lady later, and she'll have different shit, and it'll either be better, or it won't. Yeah. So let's see, Leander. Visited as a child, and they were the most beautiful, intelligent people. Okay, that's cool, dude. You do you. A Bonnie Cedarsblood. This motherfucker is a tree. and or is fucking a tree, but has a tree baby. Uchi Uchi Goo. The language of the children. I must learn it. Oh hey, it's you. Alright. Pale Dancer, forgive me. Oh, you're depressed. It's cool. I get it. I get you. What about you? Adopted Meek? Or is that Mike? Yeah, it's probably Mike. We need the most ripe fruits for the first moon feast. Why would we have any non-ripe fruit for the feast? Eat these leaves? Okay, but seriously. And it's very Zelda-esque in its format of pottery. Oh hey, look, I'm just in your house. It's cool. I'm a druid, remember? They are debating the virtues and risks of cooking soup versus stew. I enjoy stews. Because they're a eat it when you want kind of deal. Like, a stew will only become stew more. Soups, I feel like you need to consume them relatively immediately. But I feel like the concept of the forever soup is more of a stew idea, where you just, it's more of a medieval thing, but you just keep throwing shit into the pot. Like, forever. It'll work somehow. Ninetta, her tea leaves form no patterns in her cup, no skull or birds or blades. It's just a mushy mess. What does this mean? Like all things in tea leaf reading, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm a surprisingly faithless druid. Growhack. I smell like so many foreign places. Dude, I was like right outside. It's okay. He will go traveling someday, perhaps chance for reasons. Oh hey, you look important. The Elder Bazzi. It's time, or are you ready? No, I have not talked to everyone. I have not learned bird. Hey, look at you. The Great Mother watches over the village. Her faces grow from the ancient wood. Who births all life and nurtures all instinct, calling even the tiniest worm her daughter. It's a little bit of a different dynamic than the sand peoples, but I mean it's still moon-centric, which is kind of the deal. Others swap nostalgic stories about the mistakes of their youth. Perhaps someone more patient would be listening to their rambling. No, I am a very well-to-do druid. I need to go do things. I have to learn bird collect these opals. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's about it. Okay, so let's feast. Let's feast on what the Wolf Clan feasts on, which is primarily fruit-based. Apparently,
Gathered to feast and watch the moon rise. Everyone sang into the darkness to welcome the full moon. But she didn't rise.
huh?
The singing stopped.
Somewhat similar to the last run. So yeah, the moon is fucked up because sun people are doing their deal. Nothing to fear. The Wolf Clan has overcome every calamity. They will make the Great Mother proud of her until the return. Yo, Echidnu, you need to figure out what's going on. This is your deal. Find a priestess. So yeah, here's where I'm an idiot. I did not find the priestess last time. I roamed around and I grabbed some stuff and I got the shit kicked out of me. But yeah, that didn't happen last time. And then I fought the sun people and somehow won. And there's a ghost here. Hello, sir. Like wind over sand, eh? Sir Ghostington? That's all good. How about you? You still depressed? Yeah, okay. I mean, depression and then tragedy, it just stacks up, doesn't it? Yeah, no, the baby is gonna be a baby. We'll come back and the Great Mother will come back. Selena will come back and the Great Mother will come back. Don't you cry. I will help you. you see a spirited young girl in the forest, 10 summers old, tell Vasilina that her father demands she return home. Oh, okay. So, look for the small child. Yo guy. You have thing for me? What about you? What about tree? Okay. I'm assuming they all want me to go into the forest. And solve their problems. The calamity of the moon not rising. Which, I will solve with, razor fucking leaf. Hero of the ages, eh? Well, if I'm gonna be a hero, I need to be aerodynamic. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. No opals for me. What about you, sir? Okay, cool. You seem pretty, like, calm about all this shenanigans. Alrighty, let us venture out into the wild. Okay, so there's the ability list. So, triangle for leaf barrage, vines, which will tangle and slow enemies, and then wolf form, which very self-explanatory. Yeah, stats are giving me stuff, and I have no reputation. I'm just the guy who has to solve all the problems. But we'll make it work. Very twin sticky. I appreciate this. Okay, I need to find someone. I need to find that high priestess, right? I assume I'm just going to roam about until it either happens or it doesn't. Let's go to the strange sculpture, or... yeah, maybe, no, you know what, let's go to Spirit Gate, fuck it. That seems like a thing that a druid would be, it seems like a square one kind of deal. There are probably, if there are other people watching this, there are probably people who are like, wow, I do not know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I don't. This game looks amazing, and it plays, and it's fun. So I am doing my best, but my initial criticism is it is a little less than intuitive. But we'll figure it out along the way, you and I, together, as we collect opals by razor leafing the mushrooms in the wild. These enemies are fun. My other guy was a sword dude, so, like, close contact was kind of a thing. So the I have a shield and I'm gonna ram you enemy was, yeah, that was fun to deal with no help. But yeah, again, this is a game that can be played with 4 people, so I'm assuming much easier in a local co-op kind of deal. Hello, Will-O-Wisp. The dancing flames get no heat, yet seem to whisper as they burn. Perhaps they could be powerful weapons. I will take you. My hand passes through the flames, and which leaves a tingling numbness in my fingertips. They gutter and fade word linger in your mind. Anunnaki. Okay. I may have fucked that up. I'm pretty sure I did. But again, I'm not a patient druid, am I? I just murdered that sloth and this weird thing for this very reason. That was great. Die, sloths! No, fuck off, sloths. Or all toothy sloths. No, get caught on the geometry, it's fine. I will eat you in my wolf form. Which I have as a druid of the wolf peoples. So yeah, pretty basic stuff, but it's fun, it's cool. They're, essentially, I'm not sure if it's going to force me into playing it, because I, again, fucked up entirely on my initial, like, run through this. Did not find what I needed to, and then the Sun guys were just like, yo, we're gonna murder you. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to use game mechanics and get past you. Sword guy, actually really good for the main boss. I will say. And this boar's just gonna get caught getting razor leafed. Oh hey, these are tracks. Fucking don't want to run into that thing. Unless it's a water type. In which case this razor leaf will be the end of him. And or her. Whatever this beast. Oh hey, a symbol. Is this a spirit gate? No. Sloth, fuck off. You gotta eat all the hits done. When you kill one, 2 more shall arise. Hydra was actually a sloth. It's a lazy joke. Alrighty, let's see what this does. Would you like to heal? Sure! Oh hey, the goddess who isn't around and is freaking everyone out healed all my wounds. Isn't that convenient? Oh, I know these. This is a little arena-style area. This is kind of cool. So, I gotta do stuff. Oh my god, it's a giant badger boar thing. Oh, wow, that AoE is gigantic. But I will defeat you as I am a wolf. And then, yeah, razor leaf. It'll work. Eventually. I get all these opals. Oh wait, no, these are enemies, right? Fuck. I survived somehow. What? The music is so soothing here, but, it's a little tonally dissonant when I get attacked by a giant, like, badger bear. And, cell phones ring. I get attacked by a giant badger bear, and it's, like, just this soothing, like, wood nightlight style, like, dealio. Like, it's very soothing. Hey, look, a pot. And I got health. And more health. So, oh gosh, it's werewolf. Except it's a NPC werewolf. This is Philu the Spirit Guardian, telling me to fuck off, because I shall not violate the gate, nor shall any other spirit. Well, I feel like you're the puppy Sith here, and that I'm going to prove you wrong. The Anunnaki plot against me to open the gate and defy the will of the Great Mother. Do I go into the thing? Because the fire guy said Anunnaki. But, I don't want to, like, defy a wolf thing as this wolf clan druid. So I'm gonna be cool with this guy. I am wise. He will give me a thing to assist me, because I'm not a dickhead. Oh hey look, a flame thing. What is this? Let's see. Will it tell me? This is not an ability. Okay. This is a temporary buff, and I have thrown away my Spirit Gate opportunity. That's great. Yeah, so I have a feeling that I may have fucked that up even more, but oh well. We are going to complete running through this forest because I have this guy, which I think is temporary. So might as well use him. But yeah, so this is cool. I like this. I can see how this could be like either really good or insanely hectic with 4 people, but there aren't enough couch co-op style games, especially stuff that like appeals to this kind of aesthetic. The only like big one I can think of is like Diablo 3, because which as a game really solid. Translated to consoles way better than I would have expected. Kill that sloth. Spore had opals in his eyes, I assume. My map perfectionism is, it kind of makes this game dry. Like, it's cool, it's fun, I enjoy it. It's pretty. Like, the pixel art aesthetic is done to death, especially in indie games and stuff like that, but, like, I think it works well here. I think it's cool. I appreciate it. Man, I am not kidding about that fucking music. I am getting lulled to a sleep I cannot take. Because no one should hear or be subjected to my, snoring. At least not when there's no one else around. Ooh, a tree. This is coming. Perhaps someone more patient would find it useful. I have no time for you, tree. Will you teach me the language of the birds? You will not. I'm thinking, considering how many patience-related things I've run into, maybe we should do the patience stuff at camp. But that's just me. Alright, I'm calling it, because I fucked up 2 opportunities. So let's go to camp. I will camp for the night. The Savin Thicket Frond is clear. I had killed 39 enemies. And I am a rampager. I have broken things. Which, there wasn't really anyone else who was going to do that, but who knows? Let's see. There is not a direct skill for patience. Awesome. I'm dumb, so I'm just going to, I made my last guy, like, charming, because, like the charismatic character in fantasy-style stuff is always something I like. But, let's see. Let's go on, let's cook something. Maybe I'll discover some patience in cooking. So yeah, you discover ingredients which apparently stay available. So I'm going to try to, let's see, I have cactus, water, flower, berries, flatbread, rice, mushrooms. I have 2 known recipes. So let's try some random shit. What if I have a cactus sandwich? Let's see what the fates decide by throwing a sandwich material into a pot. Holy shit, it's actually a cactus sandwich! That's amazing. Fucking full stomach and all of the faith. That cactus sandwich took all night. Sargon, he's a sun guy. If the giant sun aesthetic ring on the back of his head didn't, like, drop that hint. So he's telling me that King Marduk announces the righteous sun has hereby vanquished and destroyed the temperous moon. You know, the moon and sun, kind of a balance thing, man. I don't think it's a competition. All tribes are graciously allowed to swear fealty to King Marduk. You, however, must die. Oh, fuck you. Prepare yourself for annihilation in 3 dawns from now. Why? King Marduk has worked in secret for years to lead us towards a new age of enlightenment and civilization, an age of the sun, to unite all of the tribes. You represent the old ways of the idols, chaos, and anarchy. You know, the cool stuff. But there is only one truth, and he shall triumph, it is written. This guy is like 7 types of fantasy belligerent. He's a religious zealot who blindly follows this bullshit that apparently he and like 3 other guys knew about. The cultist swaggers into the dawn. That sentence is a lifestyle I want to live. Fucking, this motherfucker, he best swagger off with this gigantic golden sun ring on his back. Could the Queen of Heaven really be destroyed? Surely there is another explanation. Well, I mean, yeah,